Advanced Business English from Elon Musk, speeches for American-style communication. Hey, Brighton English BD family. Today we are going to break down advanced business English the way Elon Musk uses it. The goal is simple. We want to help you sound sharp, confident, and natural when you talk business in the United States. If you are planning to study in America, work with American clients, or just want to upgrade your English for the global stage, this lesson is for you. Let us be clear right from the start. Elon Musk does not talk like a textbook. He talks like a builder. He talks like a guy who is in the trenches. His style is direct, punchy, and full of conviction. That is exactly what American business culture loves. People in the U.S. respect clarity, speed, and a little bit of grit. They do not have time for fluff. They want you to get to the point and own what you say. So let us dive into how he does it and how you can steal that energy for your own English. First thing you notice with Musk is that he simplifies big ideas. He takes rocket science and makes it sound like a conversation at a coffee shop. In business English, this is gold. Americans hate jargon when it hides the meaning. They prefer plain talk that still shows you know your stuff. When Musk explains why something failed, he does not say we experienced a suboptimal outcome due to unforeseen variables. He says the rocket blew up. That is it. Short, visual, real. You can use this too. Instead of saying we are currently in the process of evaluating potential synergies, you can say we are seeing if this makes sense to team up. Same idea, half the words, double the impact. Another move Musk makes is using verbs that push action. He does not live in the world of might, could, or possibly. He lives in build, ship, launch, iterate. American business English is biased toward action. In meetings, you will hear let us ship it, run the numbers, or double down on that. These are not fancy words. They are workhorse words. They tell people exactly what happens next. When you speak, try to replace passive phrases with strong verbs. Do not say a decision was made. Say we decided to go. Do not say it is being considered. Say we are looking at it. That small shift makes you sound like a doer, not a bystander. Musk also leans hard on first principles thinking. He breaks problems down to the basics and rebuilds from there. In English, that shows up as asking why, like 5 times in a row. Americans call this peeling the onion. You keep asking until you hit the core. In your speaking, you can borrow this by using phrases that dig deeper. You can say, let us boil this down, or what is the real issue here? You can say, strip away the noise, and what are we left with? These phrases signal that you are not just repeating what others say. You are thinking for yourself. That earns respect in any U.S. boardroom. Now let us talk about risk. Musk talks about risk like it is part of breakfast. He will say the odds of success are low, but it is worth trying. That kind of blunt honesty is very American. In the U.S., you do not get points for pretending something is safe when it is not. You get points for calling it like it is and still going for it. So in your business English practice, saying things like, this is a long shot, but here is why we should try. Or we could fail, but the upside is huge. That mix of realism and ambition is the sweet spot. It shows you are not naive, but you are also not scared. Another thing Musk does is he sets insane goals and talks about them casually. He will say, we are going to put 1 million people on Mars. He says it like he is talking about opening a new store. That is vision language. Americans love big vision if you can back it with steps. So when you pitch an idea, do not be shy. Say we can 10x this in 2 years. Then immediately follow with here is how. The pattern is bold claim plus plain path. If you only do the bold claim, you sound like hype. If you only do the plain path, you sound small. Do both and you sound like a leader. Let us hit tone. Musk sounds like a regular guy even when he is talking to Congress or the press. He uses fillers. He pauses. He laughs at himself. That is key. In American business, you do not have to sound like a robot. You have to sound real. You can say, look, here is the deal. You can say, to be honest, this part is hard. You can say, we screwed up and here's the fix. That kind of language builds trust. Many foreign students often think advanced English means complex sentences. In the U.S., advanced often means clear, human, and direct. It means you can explain tech to your grandma and numbers to an artist. Vocabulary time. Here are some Musk-style words and phrases that show up a lot in American business circles. You will hear bandwidth used for time or attention. Like, I do not have the bandwidth for that this week. You will hear move the needle, which means make a real impact. You will hear double down, which means invest more in something that works. You will hear table it, which means pause the discussion for later. You will hear boil the ocean, which means to overcomplicate something. Learn these not to sound fancy, but to understand the room. When an American manager says, we need to stop boiling the ocean, you need to know that means simplify now. Storytelling is another weapon. Musk tells stories with stakes. He talks about humanity becoming multiplanetary. He talks about the all-hands push to save Tesla. Stories make data stick. In the U.S., if you pitch an idea, you start with the problem in human terms. You say, imagine a factory that shuts down every time a part is late. That is costing us real jobs and real money. Then you drop the solution. That structure is called problem solution impact. It is how Americans listen. Facts alone do not move people. Facts wrapped in a short story do. Let us talk about disagreement. Musk will say, I think that is a dumb idea. He does not dress it up. In American culture, straight disagreement is not rude if your intent is to make the work better. You can say, I see it differently, and here is why. You can say, I push back on that because the data says otherwise. The key is to argue the point, not the person. That is how you stay professional while being blunt. If you come from a culture where direct no is rare, this will feel strong. Practice it. It will make your English sound like you belong in the room. Speed matters too. Musk talks fast when he is excited. American business moves fast. You will hear phrases like circle back, quick, sync, or ping me. These are about time. If someone says, let us take this offline, it means stop the meeting and talk later one-on-one. If they say we need this ASAP, they mean drop everything. Learn the tempo. Use short sentences. Kill the extra words. Instead of, I would like to take a moment to thank everyone for joining the call, say, thanks for hopping on. Same respect, less time. Humor and understatement show up a lot. Musk will say the rocket did a rapid, unscheduled disassembly. That is a funny way to say it exploded. Americans use humor to handle stress. In business, you can say, we took a hit on that launch, or that was a learning experience. This keeps the mood light while staying honest. Do not force jokes, but do learn to smile at failure and talk about it plainly. That is a leadership signal. Let us put this together for you, Brighton English BD viewers. If you want to practice this style, do 3 things every day. First, record yourself explaining a complex topic in 30 seconds. No jargon, just plain talk. Second, take one business article and rewrite each paragraph in Musk-style short verbs and direct claims. Third role, play a disagreement with a friend. Practice saying, I disagree because, and give one reason. Keep it respectful and short. Here is a sample you can imitate. Say you are pitching a new app. Do not say our application seeks to optimize user engagement through gamified interfaces. Say our app makes work feel like a game so people actually use it. Then add, here is the deal. If we get 1,000 users in Sydney to stick for 30 days, we can prove it works and raise money in the U.S. That is Musk style, big claim, plain words, clear next step, another sample for email. Instead of I am writing to inquire about the status of the aforementioned project, you write quick, check in, where are we on the project? Any blockers I can clear. That is how Americans write. Fast, human, useful. Now, mindset. Musk always ties work to a bigger mission. He does not say we build cars. He says we accelerate the world to sustainable energy. In your English, connect your task to the mission. If you are in customer service, do not say I handle complaints. Say I turn angry customers into fans. That shift changes how people hear you. It also changes how you feel about your work. Americans buy into mission. So should your language. Let us address mistakes. Many learners think advanced means long words. In the U.S., long words can make you sound unsure. Musk uses engineering terms when needed, but the rest is simple. He says we need to delete parts. He says the best part is no part. That is powerful because it is clear. So audit your own English. Cut filler, cut weak words, like very, really, or just. Replace we are going to try to with we will. Replace we hope to with we plan to. Small edits, big difference. For interviews, this style is killer. When an American hiring manager asks, what is your weakness? Do not give a fake one. Musk would say, I bite off more than I can chew, and then I have to grind to make it work. That is honest and shows drive. You can say I get impatient with slow progress, so I jump in to help teams move faster. That answer is real. It shows self-awareness and action. That is what U.S. companies want. For negotiations, Musk is blunt about value. He will say, if this does not work for you, we will walk. That sounds tough, but it is respected because it is clear. You can soften it. Say, here is what works for us. If that does not fit, let us not waste time. That saves everyone energy. Americans prefer a fast no over a slow maybe. Let us talk about numbers. Musk uses them like weapons. He will say we cut costs by 90%. He will say we need a 100x improvement. In U.S. business meetings, data talks. So practice saying the number first. Say we grew sales 3x last quarter. Then explain how. Lead with the punchline. That is how American execs talk. They do not build suspense. They give the headline, then the detail, finally confidence. Musk has it because he works the problem. Your English confidence will come the same way. You do not need a perfect accent. You need clear ideas and the guts to say them plainly. Record yourself. Listen back. Cut half the words. Say it again. That is the loop. That is how you get sharp. So, Brighton English BD community, here is your challenge this week. Pick one idea you care about. Explain it in 60 seconds using Musk-style English. No big words. Strong verbs. One bold claim, one next step. Post it and tag us. We will feature the best ones. Remember, the goal is not to become Elon Musk. The goal is to borrow the parts of his communication that work in America. Be direct. Be bold. Be human. Talk like you are building something that matters, because you are. If this helped you, smash like and subscribe. We are Brighton English BD, and we are here to make your English ready for the real world. The American business world moves fast. With this style, you will not just keep up, you will lead. Keep practicing. Keep it simple. Keep it real. We will see you in the next one.